Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another great edition of my Grue Rume Show. And for the Grue Rume Show today, I got a very great guest. He's a great actor, and his name is Lukas Colagross. And if I said your last name wrong, I apologize. I'll have you say it when you come on the show. He is one of the actors that is in the brand new horror film that's out right now called The Black Phone, and it stars Ethan Hawke. I am Rocco Cross. I am the host at Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Room. And my interview with Lukas will be coming up very soon. This is my Grue Room, and welcome to my nightmare. Okay, welcome to Grue, and thanks so much for taking time out of your night and coming on the show, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So, like, the first question I wanted to ask you is probably a question that gets asked a lot, but I always ask this: what drew you to want to act?
Well, ever since I was a small kid, I've always wanted to be a character.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that started when I first saw Han Solo in Star Wars.
Nice,
The
nice.
original A New Hope. I loved that movie when I was a kid. And then seeing him in Star Wars led me to watching Indiana Jones.
Oh, wow.
I loved seeing Harrison Ford do the different characters. So ever since probably three, I think I was when I first saw Star Wars, 2 or 3, I've just always been a character.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was sometime around when I was like 10, 9 or 10, 11-ish maybe, I went and did my first acting bit, and I was at a play at a community theater.
Oh, okay. Nice, nice. So, what kind of did you do a lot of plays while you were there?
I only did one.
Okay.
After I did one play, I was like, yep, I want to do this, but I want to do movie TV.
Awesome, man. Awesome. And how's everything been so far? How's the road been for being in film and television?
I mean, I guess it's been pretty good for a starting actor. I mean, I've gotten 2 things so far, 2 professional roles so far.
Mm-hmm.
I've been acting professionally for probably 5.5 years now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But
Awesome.
I got Ozark back in 2017, and then I've been doing auditions consistently even before then up until I got now. But I got the Black Phone audition 2021.
Oh, okay. Okay. And speaking of that show, tell me about playing Wally for a huge show like Ozark.
Yeah. So ever since I got into acting classes, I was
Mm.
always told that your first professional role as a starting actor was going to be horrible. The people on set wouldn't treat you nice and you'd just be unwelcome, I guess is
Oh,
the way to
really?
put it. But once I got on set, it was completely the other direction. Everyone
Yeah.
was
Okay.
super nice to me. I was in a scene with Lisa Emery and Peter Mullen, and Lisa Emery plays a really mean character on the show. But in between takes, she was like, "So Lucas, how did you get into acting?" That was a great experience overall.
Nice, nice. And how did you get to be part of this really huge horror film that's out now, The Black Phone?
So I got an audition from my agent, and I did the audition, and they wanted me to go back for a callback. Well, first off, I auditioned for a different role than the one that I got, but they
Oh,
went a
okay.
different direction with the character. But they said, "We got this other role for you, and we think you'd be perfect for it. Would you like it?" And I said, "Yeah, of course."
Nice, nice. And and you got to be part of this film now.
Yeah, it was really great on that set too. Everyone was super nice. It was cold outside that day, and they always made sure we had jackets.
Oh, really? Yeah. Nice, nice. Did they did they have like the little space heaters and all that?
It was a real tight inside location,
Okay,
but when
okay.
they were setting up different shots and moving camera dollies around and stuff, they had us go outside. But they had a little area that was set up. It was a little tarp, and it
Yeah,
was kind
yeah,
of set up like
yeah.
a windbreaker.
Okay, nice, nice. And for anyone who hasn't seen the horror film yet, can you tell us a little bit about what the Black Phone is and the character you play?
Yeah, so I play a small character named Shop and Go Kid. I don't want to give away too much about the movie, but I can give away a little brief storyline.
Yeah.
So let's see. Well, I'm trying to think of this on the spot here.
It's all right.
A young kid is abducted by a known child killer.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know who the child killer is. They just know he's been operating in the area. And the boy is locked inside a room with nothing on the walls except a disconnected black phone.
Yep.
After he's been in there for a while, the phone starts ringing and ringing and ringing, and he finally picks it up. And I'll stop there because I don't want to give away too much.
I know, I know. But yeah, just the scene where he's stuck in that room and the phone rings and he sees all the different people, like it's really something. It is. And
Oh, it's cool to see all that come together.
oh my God, yeah.
Because the scene I was in, I got to work with one of the kids who was murdered, but it was a before scene
Okay.
before he got murdered. So it was cool to see how the scene I filmed tied in with the whole movie.
Right, right. And with is there a scene you like the most in the film, whether it's your scene or another scene?
Oh, definitely. So there's a scene where the main character is running from his bullies that chase him into the school bathroom.
Yeah.
And then one of the main character's friends steps into the bathroom before the bullies move on the main character. And it's just cool to me how the friend stops him.
Exactly.
It's just a total boss move.
Yeah, that was a really awesome scene. Like the way the bullies are scared of that kid, and they're like, all right, we're cool. We don't want no trouble.
They tried to leave, and he was just like, "Hey, I didn't say you could go."
I know exactly. I love that scene.
They're just trying to sneak out.
And what did you like most about playing your role?
Well, the movie is set in the late 70s, so I guess I like that I got to channel my inner 70s.
Here you go. Okay.
I like all kinds of 70s muscle cars and 70s music.
Nice, nice. Yeah, they definitely played a nice amount of music, 70s style music in the movie. So
Yeah, I know they had some Pink Floyd in there.
exactly, yes, yes. Oh wow, so you like that kind, like Pink Floyd, Fleetwood Mac, like all those type of bands.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Nice. Okay, all right, cool, cool. And how is the set like and the cast like?
The cast and the set crew were great. They were all nice to me. There was no one who was like, there was no one that I felt like wasn't sure about me since it was my only day on the set. It
Yeah,
felt like I had been there the whole time they were filming.
nice.
They just welcomed me in right away.
Okay, nice, nice. And did you ever get a chance to actually talk to Ethan Hawke at all?
I did not.
Oh, all right. Yeah, because I was gonna say like that's the perfect guy to talk to and learn your craft from because he's been in it for a while now.
Yeah.
Okay. And Was there any funny or cool behind the scenes stories that happened while you were filming?
Yeah, yeah. So one of the times when they were busting down the camera dollies and stuff to move around for a different shot, the
Hmm.
director came over and started playing a pinball machine because the scene that I'm in, a pinball machine is the main prop or one of the main props in it. And so
Yeah.
he just started playing the pinball machine. Of course, I was standing there still in my spot because they told us not to move. And I just started talking to him about pinball machines. And he asked me if I played, and I said, "Yes, sir, I do. I actually have a pinball machine at my home." And he thought that was cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Nice.
me and the director got to talk about pinball machines for a couple minutes.
Okay, sweet. What the kind of pinball machine do you have at the house?
It's I think it's 1973 Supersonic.
Really? Oh my God, that's
78.
awesome.
It's a 78.
Wow, nice, man. Um, I'm sure you love playing that, right?
Oh yeah.
And are you a fan of other video games too? Like, do you like playing in video games?
Oh yeah. My favorite video game right now is probably Destiny 2, if you've heard of it.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely.
I like Destiny 2 because you get to basically be your own character and you can create a backstory with your character while still following along what the game developers put with the story. Another thing, I like being a character.
Yeah, exactly. So are you more of like gaming system type guy, or are you more of a PSC game guy?
More consoles.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, nice.
Only PC game I've played is World of Tanks and Minecraft.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Which gaming system do you have?
I have an Xbox.
Oh, okay, nice. I'm the opposite. I got a PlayStation 4.
I've been looking at the PS5, but I just don't want to swap over to it because I already have all my games and stuff on the Xbox.
Exactly, exactly. I was thinking of that too, because I mean I've had the PlayStation 4 now for a nice while, so I was thinking of upgrading to a 5, but I got all the games downloaded and saved on my PlayStation 4. I don't want to just get rid of it. So because I still play the games, even though some of the games are old, I, I still play them yet. So I'm gonna stick to the 4.
Oh yeah, I got the one of the next gen Xboxes because I had an
Hmm.
Xbox One for a long time, but Destiny 2 is such a hard game for that to run now since it's older software, and it would
Yeah.
take it almost a minute and a half to load.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but on the new software, it loads in like 17 seconds.
Wow. Nice. Okay. And what do you like doing during your free time when you're not all auditioning for films? I know video games and pinball are definitely two things you like a lot. What else do you like to do during your time?
I love playing music and listening to music. I play several instruments. I'd like to call myself pretty good at playing the guitar.
Oh, nice.
I'm okay at drums, and I'm just beginning to play the piano.
Oh, really? Wow. And did you go to any classes for that, or you just taught taught yourself?
I took drum classes before the pandemic started, but I was in a really small room, so that wasn't really good to do that during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then right as the pandemic started, I got a guitar and started learning through the Fender Play app
Oh, wow.
because Fender is a really big guitar manufacturing
Yeah,
company and had
exactly.
a an app that would I could follow along with.
Wow. Okay. So you basically learned on your own then. Like I mean, you were looking at the app, but you didn't have anyone there, so you basically taught yourself how to play.
Yeah, the only instrument I've had real professional lessons on is the drums.
Okay. Okay. Are you in a band or anything with your friends, or is it just everything just you solo?
I'm not in a band. I've been looking
Okay.
into it, but I hadn't found one yet.
All right. Okay. Okay. And by being in a film like this, the Black Phone, do you like horror movies? And if you do, what are some horror films you like?
Well, I haven't really seen a lot of horror films. There's a funny story about that though. So when I was younger, probably 7, 8, or 9, my brother and my dad made me watch an alien movie called Sign. I don't know if you've heard of that one or not, but Signs scared me for a while. I still
Oh,
refuse to watch that
Signs
movie.
then.
hmm
Wow,
I still
wow.
I still refuse to watch that movie today. I won't. But
Okay.
Netflix has it listed as horror, but I consider it more of a thriller type suspense. But I'm a big fan of Stranger Things.
Oh my God, yes. Yes. That is my show. I love that show so much.
As soon as Volume 2 of Season 4 comes out, I'm gonna watch it.
It's gonna be out in a few hours, right? Because it comes out Friday, so probably 12 o'clock tonight it would be out.
Might have to see that tomorrow then.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so since you're a fan of the show, I have to ask you what do you think so far of season 4?
I'm really liking it. I'm liking how they're expanding the existing characters, but already bringing in new characters like Eddie.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, he's so funny, that guy.
He's probably my favorite new character.
Yeah, 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 exactly. And then I like why am I blanking on his name? The the kid on Stranger Things, the one that didn't have the teeth in his mouth.
Oh, Dustin?
Yes, I love Dustin and his girlfriend when they're singing the song in last season, and
I like how Dustin's the gadget guy.
he is. I know, like he's actually the brains. Like he figures out everything.
Mhm. But what's funny is they're always skeptical of when he comes up with a plan. They're like, "Are you sure that's the way to go?" Like I'm like, "Come on, it's Dustin. He's been right the past 3 seasons."
Exactly. And then what I'm liking with this is like they're showing you Elle slowly getting back her power.
Yeah,
And like I never thought that the Vec Vec Vecna was the person that was with Elle during the whole time. Like that was crazy. What a twist.
yeah, I definitely didn't see number one being the big bad.
I know, wasn't that crazy?
I'm still trying to figure out if they're saying that L created the upside down, or if the upside down was what was giving them their powers, or if she made it a material plane, or what's going on.
I know. I was thinking that too. Like she might be the only one that could actually close it.
Hmm.
And
I'm hoping they don't do this, but I'm thinking someone's gonna have to get trapped inside the upside down to close it.
I I think it's actually going to be Elle. I don't think it's going to be this season, but I think in season 5, I think Elle's going to be the one that has to stay in that world in order for no more creatures to cross over.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna go that way.
Yeah, if it does, oh my God, I'm going to be so sad if that happens. But
It'll be like, what storyline are they gonna go through next then?
I know exactly. And I was reading an interview with the Duffer brothers, the ones who make it, and they said like these next 2 episodes are gonna be like really sad, and they even tease like a couple deaths. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't know who. I don't want to see any of them die, but for some reason I think it's gonna be Steve.
Yeah, I hadn't read too much about it because I don't want to come across any leaks on accident, but I have heard that the episodes are going to be like almost 2 hours long.
Yeah, yeah. Each episode I think is going to be close to 2 hours each.
Mhm.
So that's going to be a lot of watching.
Yeah. I'm glad they're doing that though.
Yeah, definitely. Because that was my one complaint about the show, was that I get so much into the episodes that the episodes are too short.
Yeah. I
So
was watching Obi-Wan Kenobi show on
yeah.
Disney Plus, and that was my complaint with it was, why is this episode only 32 minutes long? It needs to be an hour.
I know, right? I I I hate when they have these, because first of all, they don't give the seasons on enough of the episodes. Like, you get like 8 episodes per season. If you're lucky, you get like 10 or 12, but then the episodes are like a half hour long. I'm like, come on now.
I think The Mandalorian only had an average of like 8 episodes a season,
Yeah, exactly.
and
So,
then Obi-Wan only had 6.
oh really?
Mhm.
Oh wow, okay. Damn.
It didn't seem like it.
No. Yeah, like I mean, if you're gonna give us short seasons, at least make the episodes long.
Yeah. And then the actors get to act more.
Right, exactly. And what kind of songs do you have on your playlist?
My playlist is a bit of a long one at the moment. My main playlist has like 303 songs on it, and it's almost 20 hours of music. But
Nice.
I listen to anything from country to pop to metal, so I've got all kinds of different bands. But the ones that stand out to me a lot that I just will go and actively listen to are definitely Led Zeppelin, AC/DC,
Yeah.
George Thorogood for a bluesy vibe,
Oh wow, yeah.
Pink Floyd, throwing a couple newer bands here, Barnes Courtney,
Hmm.
Grandson, let's see, Judah and the Lion.
Okay.
Trying to think of somebody else here. Randy Travis,
Oh yeah.
Garth Brooks, let's see, Metallica.
Nice.
That's all I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay, nice.
There's a lot more.
Those are some really great bands, and you got a lot of classic bands in there.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I love all the
Nice.
classic music like that.
Nice. And is there anything coming up next for you? Are you going to be involved any more television or film besides the black phone?
I'm hoping so. I don't have anything scheduled yet, but I'm just gonna keep doing auditions as they come along and hoping for the best.
Definitely, yeah.
I'm gonna keep at it. I'm not gonna get discouraged because I miss 50 or 60 before I get another call back.
Yeah, that's how I mean, from talking to all different actors on the show, like that's what I hear. Like, they go for 50 auditions, get like 49 no's and one yes. So if you want to do it, you have to keep pounding and going going forward, because you're gonna get a lot of no's.
Yeah, and then if you're a beginning actor, it's a lot harder because they don't want to take a risk on an unknown name.
That's
Because
true.
these production companies, that this is their project. They don't want to risk it on a new actor. But that's what was great about Blumhouse Productions was they like bringing in unknown actors.
Hmm. Hmm. Nice. And they have like really good horror films too. That's
Yeah,
that's another
I need to
thing.
look up some more.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Blumhouse is good. Like, me personally, like my favorite era of horror movies is 80s. Like, I I love the Nightmare on Elm Streets, and the Jasons, the Michael Myers, the Chuckies, and all that.
I need to see the classics just so I can be familiar with them because there's so much you can learn from them.
Oh my god, yeah. And, like, speaking of Freddy Krueger, did you see the actor that played Freddy Krueger was actually in one episode for Straint? Stranger Things.
No, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, Robert Robert Eng England is the guy's name, and he's the one that plays Freddy Krueger in all the Elm Street films, and he's in one episode of this current season. He's actually the guy that's blind, the old man who's blind in the jail, the like cell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Who originally bought the house that
yeah, him.
Venom
Yeah,
occupies?
yeah. That's actually Freddy.
Oh, that's cool. I'll have to definitely go back and see that.
Yeah, exactly.
I had no idea.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's Freddie. And he even when he's talking, he even does his like Freddie voice too when he's talking.
That had to be so fun going back and doing a character like that.
I know, right? Exactly. That's so awesome.
Mhm.
And where can fans find you at? Like, what's your pages?
Well, I don't have any social media or anything for my acting stuff. I do have an IMDb and a website. The
Okay.
website is lukascolagross.com.
Okay, sweet. Well, I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your night and coming on the show. It was really cool talking to you, and I'm really happy to see you're part of such a huge horror film like The Black Phone.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Of course, buddy, of course. Definitely have a great night and rest of the week and weekend, and have fun watching part two of Strange Strange Stranger Things. It's gonna be a wild ride.
Oh yeah, always.
All right, buddy. Definitely have a great night.
Yeah, you too.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.